I'm Kara here. I didn't know think I said my name on the first video, so Kara Faye is my name, and my channel is CaritasAthena, but and as I said, my birth name is Caritas, but you can call me Kara, guys. So it's just short. It means friend or dear or face, however you want to call it. But anyways, just wanted to welcome you back and thank you for joining me on my channel. My very first night, my very first full presentation here of messages and guidances of the goddess energy and source creation that I will be serving as a conduit, an oracle of living light myself that I have committed myself to in this journey of life to offer my voice and my energy and my love to you, for you, with you, and for, of course, the greater good as we're all connected and directly to Source as we are here as humble servants and to the divine within. And I believe that the divine is within each one of us, masculine, feminine alike, and each one of us has aspects of masculine, feminine alike. This isn't so much a goddess or feminine-centric channel by any means. It is about me offering myself as a voice, an advocate, and a conduit, and an inspired fellow daughter of creation, just to help rise the sacred feminine that has been, in all its purposes, as we all know, for thousands of years, in a reduced state, and it's just a matter about bringing us all back to balance with the feminine, masculine energies within ourselves. But on this particular reading today, I'm pulling messages from, again, the Queen of Angels deck, from the Goddess deck, and then I'm pulling the card of the Nature and one of the 33 names of Goddess, so we can have a wonderful awakening and presentation to our Universal Mother, Sacred Feminine, to rise within all of us, and I hope we'll. I'm sure we will, as we join together. This is a collaborative experience, because as you're here with me, we're obviously pulling a message for the collective that serves the greater good of all of us, and whoever is coming here will feel into this if it resonates with you, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry if that is the case. There's beautiful souls here that are all over the channel, and I'm going to even feature throughout my videos, and even down below if there's any particular. There's a few fellow sisters of mine that I follow and support, and if there's another reader that you can find on this wonderful YouTube, then I'm sure you will find somebody that will suit your needs, and we'll go forward there. So I'm going to go ahead and read the message that we first got from, as I said, we pulled the Mother card right out of the gate. Well, here's is going to be really an honoring for the Mother, and then to have that card be pulled right out of the gate was pretty amazing, because there's all kinds of other cards in here. I think there's 44 cards in this deck. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the message and read it to you, and then just so we can have a direct description of what the message is clearly. This is saying, I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. This card says that your current situation is rooted in your feelings about your mother. The first thought that springs to mind right now is exactly what needs to be addressed and healed. Regardless of your mother's lifestyle or history, you are the one currently living with your feelings. So Mother Mary seeks to support you in gently adjusting the way you view your past to give you more freedom in your present and future life. As you hold a compassionate viewpoint towards your mother and see her as a fallible human who was doing the best that she could, you heal in profound ways. Having a healed viewpoint concerning your mother allows you to be more open to receiving God's gifts, help from others, and messages from the divine. I ask Mother Mary for assistance in releasing any old or heavy emotions connected to your mother so that you can enjoy better each moment in your life. Okay, so That's a beautiful message that the Divine Mother is working with us to support our journeys with our mothers. And I did not have the best relationship with my mother growing up, so that is a very poignant message for me, and it has become a very powerful movement, because forgiveness, understanding, compassion, we hold these either idealisms or restrictive perceptions of our mother sometimes, and sometimes we need to step back and go introspectively, and really see where elements that can help us grow and heal in dynamics that well, the kids, we have such an interesting perspective of our mothers, don't we? Completely different from our siblings, and maybe from even what was, but it's just because it's so we're so impressionable, and going through our own growing pains at the time, that we perceive energies of our mothers in ways that maybe need to be expanded upon and illuminated to a higher purpose, and something that's a little bit more understanding and compassionate, in ways that are needed, so that we can move forward and no longer put pressures and these expectations that we have on our parents, as much as they have for us at times. It's time, I think, as we are growing into these adults, especially ones that are evolving spirits, that we really take a good stock into our perceptions and our connections and our relations with our mothers, the ones who have gone before, have already passed on, or ones that are currently in our lives that we maybe need to come to terms with. So I hope that message resonates with you in some way, that you can kind of take some time to really contemplate and meditate on some aspects of your mother that might need to be healed, to help you release some burdens of the past, and help you move forward into the future, as we embrace what is here now, and that can be illuminated and risen to a deeper understanding. Okay, so that's our beautiful message there. Okay, now we're going to go on to the Goddess Oracle deck with Colette Baron Reed, and these cards are just beautiful. And I will be I've already done a pre-shuffle, but I'm going to do another shuffle here real quick. And if we have any message, we're going to just pull one card. We're asking for the goddesses to be with us, and the sacred feminine energy to support our movement here, and all the elements of nature, of air, fire, water, earth, ether, spirit, as I stand and represent this sixth element as a spirit embodiment in the living human form. And this is who we really are, the spirit in this living form. And I welcome you to see yourself as the sixth element, as I call in my channel. In the past, I've called myself a sixth element, because that is what we really are, is these spirits living in the human form. So we're going to go ahead and see what the messages are, and if we do have a reversal card, we will pull. That will be an alignment message, and if it's upright, it'll be an empowerment message. So let's see which goddess wishes to speak with us today. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one more shuffle here, and then we will pull this card on the top here, and we have Arian Rod, and the message is of time. Wow. Beautiful card. And it's the number 3. It's a beautiful number, because that is the Trinity, and that is such an infant number. It's my favorite number ever since I've been a child. And this is a very sweet, because she's very young and a very etheric, fairy-like goddess. Never heard of her before. And of course, it represents the Trinity, which is the Father, Mother, Child within. So it's really wonderful, and to have it be based on time. Wow, this is going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and see what our dear Arian Rod has to say for us here. Okay, so as she has come upright, we are going to wonderfully have a very special empowerment message. Okay, so, and let's see, where are you, my dear? She's here somewhere. Number 3. Okay. Okay. Our message is, right now, you have all the time in the world to reach the fullest potential of your intentions and desires. Arianrod, the Celtic goddess of time, is your ally, and she will ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will expand to gift you with the space you need to complete anything you started. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. I'm going to repeat that because we always are so stressed out with time. We need to know what we need to do right now, or what we need to do tomorrow or 5 minutes from now. And it's always, it seems like people think of time as our enemy. You know, there's not enough time, there's not enough time, there's not enough time. And we really have to change that mindset, you know, and really start to ennoble time as a gift and a blessing, not a burden and a restriction. Okay, so this is a very important message that we got here today. We consider that everything we intend and desire also has its own relationship to time, and all will come to you in the perfect form and in the perfect moment. Patience, dedication, and quiet anticipation are delicate yet potent allies now. Arianrod is your champion, and your timing is perfect. I love that. That's a good one. That's very special to me because I always seem to have an issue with time, as many of us do. It just never seems to be on our side. And we have to really pull back and just not be so stressed by time. It's not even about time management. It's about time acceptance. Accept time as it is, and know that time really is a gift, because it's the only thing that measures our moments is time. So we really have to have a very clear relationship with it, and learn to love it and appreciate it. I have been, you know, embracing this particular aspect for the last maybe couple months. And just because you go, oh, I didn't get enough time to do that. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I set aside to do this and this and this, and none of it got done. And I go, wait a second. Obviously, whatever I did was supposed to happen. So I have to honor that whatever I did, I had to do at that moment in time, and just be okay with it instead of being so stressed out. And so, there's not enough time in the day. Well, actually there is. It's just a matter of how we apply ourselves. So we have to really, you know, one of my favorite quotes is, give yourself time of day. Give yourself enough time. Nobody gives themselves enough time of the day. You know, it's like you give your time to everybody else, and you serve everybody else, and you're always here to do for everybody else, and then there's no more time for you. So it's like, if we don't make time for ourselves, then there will be nothing of us to give. So really do, please. I'm boldly and assertively asking you to please do your best, my dears, to give yourself the time of day, because you matter more than anyone is you. So please choose your time wisely, and let it be something that serves you foremost first, and then you can, you know, take care of other people. Because if 5 minutes in the morning before you wake up, you know, getting that a bit of exercise that takes care of you, where you're out in nature, or some contemplative time, or a little nap, a cat nap that allows you to regenerate and reboot your energy, is so important, and we all need to take time for that. So let's never forget that. Okay, so our clock is winding down again. I've got a couple more messages that I want to pull, and we'll see if we can wrap this up. Otherwise, I'll put it into the next video, the playlist that'll come through. So just bear with me on the little presentation here. It's just not able to put all the video content into one episode at this moment. So it will get better as we go along. I try to keep these in but this is such an exciting moment. And since I'm going through this moment here with you, this is the first sharing out of the gate. So we will see you on the next episode coming up, and we'll feature our message from the dragonflies, from the art cards, or as I call them, the heart cards.